Sunday. Not a lot on the agenda for today. Hello, my friends. So it's Sunday. Not a lot on the agenda for today as far as things that I have to do, but I thought I would bring you along for the day just because we're vlogging for the summer. We are getting ready to go on a camping trip to Joshua Tree in just a little bit, and so I do want to stop by the Dollar Tree and pick up just a couple of things for that. And then I might take a run to Target. Yes, I still go to Target when the need to go to Target presents itself. And then honestly, I have some laundry to do today and sort of just some like Sunday reset things. So happy Sunday, and let's go start the day.
Use this to keep like the fruit and veggies while sitting out away from the bugs.
It is me, and I will definitely be lathering myself with these wipes. Now, I know this can be controversial, but I'm the same. Whether we're camping or on vacation, I like to get those clothes washed before I come home because that's one less thing that I have to deal with when I get back. Messes are going to be made when you're camping, and anytime I find a little gadget that might make that easier, I'm adding it to the cart. I go through a ton of these with camping. Make sure you grab the Brillo brand. You get more for your money. 9 count I have found. I grab my plastic wrap. I literally grab...
All right, let's go inside. I've been sitting here way too long in the car.
Yes, that's. So how?
So what can I say to you? But I'm off there, had to fall back. You got everybody thinking I'm all bad. You know the truth.
Alright, so I got quite a bit of stuff from the Dollar Tree. I'm just gonna do a really quick little haul. I'm gonna show you guys some of what I got and then we're gonna start putting our plans together. So the students in our homeschool are responsible, like they each have jobs that they're responsible for as far as the planning, the packing, and the layout like of our campsite and getting everything all set up. So I'm gonna consult with the students because while I was in the store, I did have some ideas for things. And then also I want to make our meal plan as simple as possible. And that meaning I'm not getting one of those like mini propane burners for this one. I really wanted this to be like real camping, tents, cooking over open fire, like the real deal, not so much glamping. Also, I don't want to make it difficult in the sense that we're going to have so much stuff to take with us. I don't want to make it difficult in the sense that it's going to be overly expensive for no reason. And also, I still want to eat good. So, all of that to say, we went to Walmart when I took Penelope yesterday. So while I was at Walmart, I did get the kids these Ozark Trail cups. Penelope has a Stanley, but her Stanley doesn't have a handle on it. So I don't know how well these are at keeping drinks cold in comparison to her Stanley cup, but I know we can put ice in the Stanley cup in the morning, and honestly, like by the end of the night, the ice is still in there. So hopefully those cups do the same. I already got one of these. It's a lot longer than this one. It's pretty big. I got from Walmart yesterday, but I did see these. So I just ended up getting another one, which to just do like hot dogs or marshmallows on. I got 2 of these little badminton rackets, and then that way, I mean, I don't know what you do camping in the desert. We're not camping at a place that has like lush greenery and like a lake and a bunch of like water stuff to do. So I guess they can hit the badminton around. Napkins, foil. And then I was contemplating on if I wanted to do paper plates or if I wanted to do like actual dishes. Because obviously paper plates would just be easier, use the paper plate and throw it away and don't have to worry about it. But just considering that camping is something that I would like to do again, this is just our first run at it, I went ahead and got these just to make the experience what it is. So there's 4 plastic plates, and then I got a cutting board, and then I just got a mat to put down wherever we need to put it. Probably this one will maybe just go outside of like getting back into the car from being in the dirt, and I may get another one so that I have one for each side. And then of course just this basket, and this should be able to hold whatever items we're gonna put in there. So I also got this, which is just like a little rug. And then we actually have another one of these when I go to the storage unit to pull out our camping stuff. So 2 years ago, we did a backyard camp birthday party for Penelope, and we set up, we did the whole thing. So it was that year I bought the tents, I bought the chairs, I bought like lanterns and lights and all kinds of little stuff for camping. So we do have a couple of rugs that we had outside of the front of the tents anyway. So just got one new one, just like this one. So this is what will go outside of the tent so that we're not tracking like dirt on the inside. I got a first aid kit, and this one just has Band-Aids. It's got scissors, gauze, tape, little tweezies, and the whole thing. So I already have one of those in my car, so this is kind of just an extra one. Of course, just essentials just in case, peroxide and alcohol, and I'll probably put these into some smaller containers and put them in the first aid kit. I did get 2 of these. And these are just ground covers to put the tent on top of. So if I learned anything the first time we did this in the backyard is I don't want to just put the tent on the dirt itself. I prefer to lay something down and then set our tent up over it. And then just some little pot holders. So I got 2 different sets of these solar lights, and these are just to put like outside of the tent and just outside of our area just for when it gets dark at night. So there's these, and they pop out on these little stakes. I thought that these ones were cute. And then of course, just the standard ones that look like this. So they're solar powered, so of course they'll just you know, come on, it gets dark outside. And then what's camping and being outside at night in the dark without some stuff that glows? So these are some glow in the dark, like balls, the badminton thingies, bubbles. Like, I don't know what else, you know, I mean, we're chilling, we're camping. We'll be hiking some trails during the day. There are 2 trails that I do want to take the kids to, and just some sightseeing and stuff that we'll do like that. So it's not like our days won't have stuff included in them, but I also just want to have a little bit of something. So get real forks to go with the dishes. I also got plastic cutlery too, so I guess just whichever we decide to use, we'll do that. And then I noticed on the videos that I was watching, most people had something like this or some type of a bin to do the dishes in. So this will be our dish washer. So all dirty dishes can get washed in here. And obviously can't wash dishes without dish soap. So of course I got some Dawn. And then for cleaning purposes, I just got these antibacterial wipes. I also have like some Arm & Hammer and like Lysol wipes and stuff that are already in the car. And then I got these multi-surface cleaning wipes, but they say 2 times mega, so they're supposed to be like big wiping cloths. So just to clean anything that needs wiping down, just anything that needs wiping down. And then a couple of more like glowy stuff to play with. I went ahead and just picked up some toothbrushes. I figured that would be super simple instead of trying to pack our regular toothbrushes. I usually keep a toothbrush in my own travel stuff, so whenever I just need to like grab a bag, if I'm going somewhere, it's a separate toothbrush in there than the toothbrush that I use every day. So I just did that for the kids this time. They have their vacation toothbrushes too, but I figured we'll just do a camping toothbrush also. Like these were $1.25, so it doesn't matter. And then I needed some new like floss sticks, so I just picked up these. They're watermelon. So I hope they taste kind of good. I got some off spray, and the next time I go to Walmart, I will probably look for the wipes. They didn't have them at the Dollar Tree, but they do have like the bug repellent wipes. And then I want to potentially get some of those mosquito candles and stuff to hopefully keep the mosquitoes at bay. One thing about being outside, like in the summertime, mosquitoes love me. They love me, and I'm always getting ate up by mosquitoes, so hopefully I can deter them just a little bit. I got some of these zip ties. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to use them for yet. I saw somebody use these to put their like hanging things and like tarps around their pop-up tent to kind of create an enclosure. I don't know if I'm doing all that. I do have a pop-up that I would like to go over a certain area of our campsite, but I don't know if I'm going to be trying to attach like walls and stuff to it or not. But just in case, I got zip ties. I got some cups for the kids. These are just like coffee cups, so for tea and hot chocolate, and then I just grabbed one for myself for coffee or tea as well. I got regular plastic cups. These were $1.25 for a 4-pack, so I figured just to go along with our like camp dishes, and I'll just keep these with our camp stuff all the time. So there's 4 of those, and then just some little travel deodorant for Preston and Penelope to go in their bags. I got some car fresheners for my car. So I like black ice and those little trees that you hang in the car. Black ice is the one that I usually just get all the time. It's really strong when you first open the pack, and I don't like opening the pack just like a little bit and like slowly bringing it down. I feel like it looks ugly, so I just take the entire pack off. But honestly, I feel like the scent does go out of the car pretty quickly. These are super old school. They've been around for so long. I feel like a lot of people don't like these, but I actually really like the way that the cherry one smells. I keep it in the car, and so I bought 2 of them to put inside of the Enclave. And lastly, I got this cast iron skillet, and I think that you're supposed to like prep these in some kind of way. I'm not sure, so I'm gonna have to take a look online and see if I can see like how you work in a new cast iron skillet. I feel like there's like a magic to it, but I did get that so that we can cook some of our stuff. I also got one of those like the grill racks that go over the fire. So it's kind of big and it just opens up and it sits over your fire ring. Although I think where we're going, the fire rings do have grill racks on them, but I got another one just in case. I mean, we can use it anywhere we go at this point now. So I got that. And then Penelope convinced me to get this. So it's a cast iron sandwich griller. So thought that this would probably be cool to make some little like grilled cheesy sandwiches or something, or maybe even like the picture on here is like a grilled peanut butter and jelly, or maybe we can do something like really cool with dessert, like our s'mores or something. So I don't know if we're gonna do traditional s'mores. I saw an idea for the Teddy Graham packs, and then you put your marshmallows and like your chocolate chips and stuff in there, and you just kind of heat them up over your fire and let everything melt down. And I really kind of like that idea, and I think I'm gonna do that, and then they can just roast marshmallows as opposed to trying to assemble s'mores with graham crackers and stuff like that. So not 100% sure yet, but I'm getting kind of excited. I have never gone camping before, like in this traditional sense of going camping, staying out in a tent other than in the backyard. I've been to the Grand Canyon, but we stayed in cabins, and I've been to Lake Arrowhead, but we also stayed in cabins there too. So nothing like forging it outside, and especially not as like a solo parent with children with me. So one thing, you know, just with Sean not being here anymore, it's like I don't want to find myself afraid to do things that I want to do and that I would have typically been able to do before, just because like he's not here, or just because I don't have a man with me to like help do stuff. Like for those of you that have been around the channel for a while, we DIY around here, so you know your girl knows how to do some things. But you know, I can't help but feel like it's a little bit bittersweet, just, you know, for the kids' first camping experience, but on top of that, just knowing that like, all right, all the shit falls on me. So I'm like hoping this isn't a bad idea, me trying to be outside with some children camping. But yeah, so that's everything that I got today from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to drink my little mint chocolate chip matcha, and I think I'm gonna call it for this video. I don't have anything else really planned for today other than laundry and hanging out and relaxing. I did volunteer to be an ARC reader for an up-and-coming author whose first book is coming out in June on the 19th. And so I have to have that book read and reviewed by the 26th. So what I will probably do is be starting that. I don't think I'm gonna start it today. I do wanna take a look at it, but I am finishing Reclaim Me right now, and I'm only on chapter like 12 or something like that. So I got quite a bit of chapters to go, and it's a physical read. I don't have it on audiobook. So I do want to dive like deeply into that. So I might sit outside a little later in the backyard and just kind of read my book and chill. But hope that you guys all have a wonderful and happy rest of your Sunday, or whatever day it is that you're seeing this, and I will see you guys in the next vlog.
Look at her. Look at her mama, man. Look at her. That ain't it.